Was transitioning into marriage difficult?
Yes.
No.
What?
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here, we are the LaRose family, and on this channel we discuss everything love, marriage, building family, and a little of everything.
Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we upload new videos.
Before we jump into today's video, please don't forget that love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, does not boast, it is not proud.
It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It holds no record of wrong.
And above all,
Love never fails.
So guys, today we will be talking about
Our first year of marriage.
There's a saying that your first year of marriage is usually the hardest.
Some say it's very romantic.
Some say it's full of butterflies.
What was your first year of marriage like?
Stay tuned to find out what our experience was like.
So persons have been asking us, how was our first year of marriage? So we asked our viewers in preparation for this topic, what are some of the things they would like us to address?
So these are the questions. First one being, was our first year of marriage hard?
No.
It wasn't.
Why? We had an effective courting relationship, you know? It wasn't that difficult because of the relationship we had before marriage. Giovanna did not pretend to be someone else, nor did I pretend to be someone else. So going into marriage is like I still knew the person that I got married to. It wasn't a different person, same face, same ear, same body. You know, everything was the same. And for her, I was the same. I didn't change in my personality. There was no personality different. I was the same person who I am. Right? Yes, there were challenges. Of course there was, right? Because I was now seeing Giovanna as at her lowest. You know, the way she deals with situation when she's home. And trust me, I never knew some of these things before.
Yeah.
While the same for her. And because we found challenges in trying to share our expectation of how we should deal with a specific matter.
Yeah, indeed. But on a whole, it wasn't hard. We've had challenging times, yes, but on a whole it wasn't. Overall it was really good.
Alright? So the next question, was transitioning into marriage difficult?
Yes.
No.
What? Let's say partially difficult.
Look at you.
At the time when we were newlyweds, I was also a new employee. And you know, when you first start a job, you want to leave a certain impression. And also a new job comes with its own challenges and attention. So at that time, it was a bit difficult for me to balance, you know, both responsibilities of being a new employee and being a wife at the same time. Another reason too is because when we were first married, I remember, you know, I used to have a specific problem with sharing kitchen with Geoffrey. Like whenever I cook, I didn't really want his help, and he would always, like, you know, come to offer a helping hand, whether it be to cut up the greens or so. And I always had like a little problem with that, right? I remember even, you know, cooking and Geoffrey want to open my pot. It's like, no, you can't open my pot. I had an issue with that, so it was kind of challenging, you know, transitioning to this whole oneness.
For me, why it was not that difficult is because of the fact that I grew up with both of my parents being married, right? And they set a perfect example for us to follow, right? And because of that example, it was easy for me to love my wife, and it was easy for me to adjust, because one thing that my mom did, she trained us to be independent, because she always mentioned to us that when we're married, we must be able to do certain things in the house. We must be able to cook, we must be able to clean, we must be able to wash our own clothes, we must be able to do different things. So when we got married, that is the same personality I took into the marriage, where both of us would have been doing things together, right? Unfortunately, Giovanna didn't see it as that. She see it as, you know, this is my responsibility. I have to do this. You can you do this and I do this here. So she wanted literally like like she mentioned earlier, if she's cooking,
Yeah.
don't come in the kitchen.
Yeah. So if you would have followed our previous videos, you would have known that I've been brought up in a single parent family. So because of that, my mom, she was basically my role model. Although I had theoretical knowledge of how we should treat a man, I never had a practical knowledge of it. So it was a bit difficult for me to transition into marriage.
What we believe is that your first year of marriage set the room for the rest of years to come.
Yeah.
Right? So that is how we really dealt with transition, and we dealt with it through prayer, we dealt with it through fasting.
Yeah. Our final question is how we dealt with arguments. Or like for me, I'm a very neutral person. So whenever me and Jeffrey had an argument, I'll always try my best to put myself into his shoe to see his perspective on whatever issue we may be arguing about. Whether it be because he opened my pot, and whether it be that he used the toilet and someone pee on the toilet seat. Right? Whatever it is. So I constantly put myself into his shoe to see the angle in which he's looking at a particular situation. And by trying my best to be as neutral as possible. Of course, when you're having an argument, you want your opinion to be the winning opinion. You know. So because I'm a very neutral person, I would say I dealt with it and still do. So
Well, for me personally, I believe that we should iron out our differences as fast as possible, right? But one of the things that we struggle with, I think this would go back right in the transition in part, is that Giovanna accustomed me that when you argue, you don't go back and talk to the person right away. You
that
take a
is
pause.
so true. I just need like a minute or two, or as much as a whole night,
Right?
to process things. While Jeffrey is the type who would we could finish arguing at 9 o'clock, and 9:01 Jeffrey started being all smiley with me. Come baby, come this. The thing is irritate me because I need time to process it.
Yeah, and that is basically my personality. You see,
Yeah.
the thing is that I love Giovanna, and one thing that I have to continue to assure her is that a 5 minutes argument would not cause me to be angry with you for the next hour
Yeah.
or for the next couple of minutes. I could argue with you, but at the end of the day, I still love you, right? So when we used to get into arguments, right after I would go smile back with Giovanna and say, hey baby, we're going on, right? And that would get her more upset, right? And I end up sleeping on one side of the bed, and she slept on one side of the bed. And I just used to go over on her side too, so it used to make no difference.
True. That is so true.
Alright, so we came up with a coping mechanism in how we can deal with our arguments by, looking at both of our personalities, right? And the next thing is that also coming up with an apology language.
Yeah.
It's very important in your relationship to know how to apologize to your partner.
Yeah.
Right, for me, if Giovanna do something wrong, I prefer she come to me and say, Jeffrey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But for Giovanna, if I do something wrong, I got to go and buy a big chocolate. And I got to go and bring it, and I got to bring me with.
It's true.
Right.
Yes, indeed, it was difficult for me to say sorry to Jeffrey because that wasn't my apology language. That was Jeffrey's apology language. You would see how Jeffrey would light up if we have an argument and we came to a conclusion that I was the wrong one. And no, most time he's the wrong one, right? But yeah, as I was saying, like if I'm the wrong one and I do come back to him and say, Jeffrey, I'm sorry, I eventually learned that was Jeffrey's apology language. It wasn't mine because saying sorry to me wasn't really a big deal. I just need, that works, and sometimes I need a little time to process things, and I'm up and ready again to just go ahead, continue life as is. But as Geoffrey mentioned, learning your partner's apology language would help you to deal with arguments in your first year of marriage.
Yeah, so that's it basically for our first year. You know, we had a lot of fun. We can't complain about fun. We really enjoy ourselves. You know, we went out a lot, right? Just like how it was in our Courtney with us going out, different places. We continue the same. Only difference is that we went farther. We went to hotels.
Yeah.
We went to resorts. You know, we had a lot of fun in our first year of marriage, and I guess it's the same pattern we continue to carry out throughout our relationship as it is right now, right? And you know, even in our first year of marriage, you know, some of the things that stood out for me is the fact that, you know, everywhere that we go, persons will be like, "You guys just married?
Yeah.
You guys just married? Congratulations! I see you on Facebook." And you know, it would be so good, you know, the encouragement from others. And in our first year of marriage, I would really tell persons this: just like all persons are there praying to see your marriage work, the persons they're praying to see your marriage end.
That's the reality.
Right? So your prayer is very, very essential in marriage. As I mentioned before, we really enjoy our first year of marriage. Yes, they were there. It was not always 100% butterflies, but it was 100% fun.
Yeah.
We are very competitive, right?
We are.
We played a lot of games. We played cards,
Ludo,
domino,
Monopoly.
Snake and Ladder.
Yes.
Snake and Ladder, right?
Like a real tournament.
Yeah,
Whoever lost had to drink a glass of water.
Yeah, and some of the things also, whoever lost the game had to wash your ears.
Yeah.
Or got cooked tonight. You know, we had different ways of entertaining ourselves. And it's good to entertain yourself with your spouse. You know,
Yeah.
have fun among each other, right? And build each other up.
Yeah.
Right? Don't pull each other down. It's all about building your partner. It's all about your partner building you. One of the things that did affected us the first year though was the fact that when we just got married, I was working in Linden
Yeah.
while Giovanna was working in Georgetown. Linden is approximately
65. 65 miles.
yeah, from where we were living,
Yeah.
for those who don't know. It used to cause a bit of a hurdle because I used to basically travel every day. So I used to have to travel in the morning and then travel back in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
and I had a big issue with that because, you know, as a newlywed, you know, it used to hurt me to see my husband coming home every afternoon. It was like evening around 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, you know, tired, and then in the morning he had to travel back to Linden. So it was really tough.
Yeah, one of the reasons that I kept doing it though was because the area we were living at that time, it wasn't 100%
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
Right? So I just wanted to ensure that I'm there to ensure that Giovanna is okay and
Yeah.
ensure that everything is well. So I didn't mind making that sacrifice, but then after it became a bit tedious, you know, I eventually left the job and you know, my wife had me for herself.
Yay.
And that is basically it for our first year of marriage.
Our next video will be on our pregnancy
Pregnancy
testimony. Guys, you got to stay tuned for this because it was a miracle. People of God is real. We want to say thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video and leave your thoughts in the comment section. And please don't forget to live in love according to what the Word of God says in 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. So until next time, see you guys in our next video. We love you all.
And bye.
Goodbye.